What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday, September 18th, 2015, and it's around 10:30, something like that. Charging it at 6.2 amp, and so far this year I've taken in 6,519 amp hours. New project, and it shouldn't take too long. It'll be done sometime this week, and I'll probably have a couple few videos I'm thinking on it. Changing the engine in this 2011 GMC Terrain, and bought the engine like, I don't know, a couple months ago, and when I bought this car, it has a lot of mileage on it. It had 172,000 miles on it, and I kind of had a thought, I'm gonna have something, here and there on it, but for its age, it's still only, it was 4 years old when I got it, and according to what I've seen online, I think it was only driven 3 years, and it was sitting on car lots for about a year. The engine is burning oil, and what's kind of interesting is, well, I took this week off to change the engine, but last week I get this recall in the mail, and pretty much if you sit here and put two and two together with it, they issued a recall on about the rings. The rings are bad, and it's this model of vehicle is burning oil, and then, I don't know, they must have like changed suppliers or something for certain components, and then they ended up not being very good. Probably Chinese crap. But they put stipulations on it. You can't have anything done if you have over 120,000 miles, and if you have under 120,000 miles, the vehicle has to be consuming more than a quart of oil in a 2,000 mile period. So I don't know how they go about testing that, but pretty much it makes it so that once it uses more than a quart of oil, they're not going to have to do anything with it anyway. And they probably just did this because the EPA was on their butt or something, But yeah, I did call them, and I talked to a dealer that I bought a brand new Pontiac from. They was dealing Pontiacs and GMCs and Mazdas, and they told me to go ahead and bring it in, and they wanted to see the vehicle, and there's a possibility they could try to work something out, but the soonest they get an appointment in was next week, and that would be after my vacation time, which would be spend to put this engine in there. And I just pretty much, I'm figuring that I would not put it, I'm gonna put it in, but if I went ahead and made an appointment with them that not putting it in, that I would go see them, and then my time would have been wasted not doing anything, and I'd be stuck with my crappy old engine. I got it in here in the garage, and it's probably the first time you guys actually seen a vehicle in here. And oftentimes people tell me that this isn't a garage because of the wooden floor, because I couldn't possibly put a car in here. I designed it so that it can handle the weight of a vehicle, so I just did a wood floor because it was cost effective. But I'm going to pull the engine out using the trusses. I got a piece of steel that it'll stretch across probably 3, maybe even 4 trusses, and it's like a 1/2 inch wall. There's no way that would bend. The weight of the engine is probably the weight of a grown heavy set man. You know, it's not. It's all aluminum. It has an aluminum block and everything, so it's not that heavy. It's not, you know, one truss could easily handle the weight of it, so I'm not concerned about that. My plan is probably get it somewhere in here with that bar, and then when I pull the engine up, instead of having to move the vehicle back, I'm thinking I might be able to basically roll, you know, if I have a chain wrapped around that pipe, I'll be able to roll the engine over this way and you know, lower it down and get the new engine on. But one of the things I can see already, you know, I'm here by myself and everybody else is at work around here. You know, certain things like getting the hood off, you know, without busting my windshield. Kind of things I gotta think about. And the fact that I don't want to get hurt because, you know, I'm here by myself. I'd be laying here hurt for who knows how long before anybody would notice. But, yeah, I suppose I'll get started on this.